Hey, everybody. It's a Wednesday morning. I'm feeling all right. Hope y'all are feeling all right too. Got got a cool list of things to talk about today. And yeah, got some fun shit. Didn't mean to do that. Whatever. But yeah, got some fun stuff to talk about today. This is gonna take a little while to get out there, so we will just kind of BS until some more people show up. LJ, what's up? What's up? I am actually working on getting a bunch of those packs for Keystone Clash packed and ready. I got like 300 of them done the other day, and got some more to put together. Have that done pretty soon. Yeah, so I'll try to get that over to the crew as soon as possible. Hey, what's up? You guys are getting a little bit of a glimpse of it, but I have my brand new store kits in. I'm going to be talking about those and showing those off. I got to write everything down. I got a lot of really cool things to show off today. Um, a lot of interesting things and creative little things I've had to do to kind of make my situation a little better, I guess. Cheryl, what's up? What's up? Uh, ooh. Yeah, this I got the tank up, the one I was talking about last week. It is it was a lot. It was a lot of work. A lot easier than I thought it was going to be. That's for sure. And in the midst of doing that, actually, I just remembered. I The Aquatic News Network, landing all the way from space right here. What's up? What's up, man? How you doing? But yeah, it was the maneuvering of the tank was a lot less stressful than I thought, but it was still a lot of work. I had to drain a bunch of tanks, um, then had to make some decisions on what tanks were going where, what I was getting rid of, what was getting used better, I guess, because I had two shrimp colonies on this on this bottom shelf right here, and I had them in 5 gallons. But then once I added this tank, the front opening, um, kind of put me in a position where I was going to have the two 5 gallons and then a 10 gallon, um, all long or all on end, I guess you want to say, or What's that mean? Short side facing me, and I was gonna have a bunch of extra space. And I was like, well, what am I gonna do? What do you do? Did he go somewhere else? Oh, you're right under me, dude. What the heck? That's crazy. You like disappeared. You're literally hiding right under my chair. But so I decided let me see what I can do to kind of use up that extra little bit of space, because it would have been like, like that amount. Yeah, maybe like that extra space wasn't enough to put a tank in there. Didn't know. I just didn't know what to do with it. And then I kind of came to the conclusion that upgrading both of those fives to tens um, gave me more space to grow out some shrimp in them, and then also gave me filled up that extra space basically. So that's pretty cool. I was able to drop this shelf down enough to be able to fit the tank in here pretty smoothly. Um, could not drop that shelf down any lower if I wanted to. Oh man, I actually just realized that one of the clips are not clipped in, so I'm gonna have to fix that. That's a danger. Ay, ay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. That's not good. I'm glad I was looking at that. There's when you slide these bars on, there's the two things you slide into the slots on the uprights to keep the shelf down, and one of the clips is not clipped in on my bottom rack right over here. Luckily, I don't have anything in this tank right now, but that's crazy. I just noticed that. 510. Well, it's Lush and salty. Stefan, how you doing, my man? Cheers to you. Um, so yeah, that is oh man, that's got me paranoid now. I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm not gonna do that right now, but because that's gonna require a hammer and but it should be pretty easy. All right, but anyways, yeah, moving down that shelf made these totes down here for my plant grow outs fit really, really, really tight, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. At least I had enough space to be able to fit the tank in here, a little bit of extra headroom, just in case I ever got to do anything on the top. Although for the most part, I think most of my maintenance would just be done from the front open, which is pretty sweet. I'm really excited to build this one. I'm kind of nervous about doing because I got to do some sort of special background. Can't just be the normal, just glass background. I want to do like a really nice terrarium in this. So I got to figure out. I don't know. I got to figure out the whole plan. It's probably gonna involve some of this lava rock I got over here on the ground. I got some extra lava rock from when I was doing all of the work on this bottom tank or this bottom shelf, maneuvering it all, trying to get the space in for this tank here. I emptied all the water, basically all the water in these top two tanks because I didn't want to get smashed when I was removing a shelf and figured maybe it would be a better idea to just have that water level a little low, make sure this whole thing wasn't top heavy. And when I was doing the water change, I was just kind of like looking at the tank, and I've been having this issue with hair algae like crazy in this 33 long. And I have my lights on a lot, so I mean that's always can always be a thing, but most of my tanks don't have this issue. Like I can have my lights on 12, 14 hours a day. I don't really have algae issues in a lot of my tanks, you know, maybe here and there. But this one was just, I mean, the amount that it was getting was just so crazy. And I think it because I had the lava rock in there, and I think the lava rock was just catching a lot of food, and then it was just getting basically just covered in hair algae, and that hair algae was spreading to everything else. So I pulled those rocks out, the lava rock, and they actually look like really cool. So I wish they would almost stay like this because I want to use them in the terrarium while they like look like this. But they have this like the hair algae kind of created this like green mossy coating on the rock, and it just like looks, I don't know, maybe it looks gross to you guys, but it looks really cool in person. It almost just looks like a mossy covered rock, but it's hair algae. And I'm probably gonna end up cleaning them off, but I wish that they would stay that kind of like green, like I don't know, they just look so neat. But definitely gonna be using those in this build. I got a bunch of sponge that I pulled out of the 20 long that was right here was my original terrarium, or well, not the original terrarium, I guess. First one I 5-gallon, then I upgraded that 5-gallon to a 10-gallon, which is right over there, and then I added the 20 long as a terrarium for my anoles, and then ended up turning one of my 29-gallon tanks into a terrarium or a paludarium to put the anoles in, so they have that nice height and everything, and they definitely love that. But so this 20 long was empty, sitting there. It was I was going to turn it into a tank, and then now we're caught up. Ended up getting this 50-gallon free or whatever the other day, and that is see you later. Drive safe, Cheryl. But I ended up getting this free, and so that kind of changed up my plans. So now this 20 long, I don't know what I'm going to do with. I got a 20 long here with a bunch of dirt in it. I'm definitely going to take the dirt and use that for this terrarium. And then, like I said, the lava rock out of there, and playing just like a cooler background. I don't know if I'm going to do like cork bark. I've seen a lot of people do like the spray foam kind of backgrounds. I don't know if I really want to do something like that. I'm a little iffy about that. Yeah, yeah, I've seen the black. You know, I had blackbeard algae as a problem in one of my tanks, and it wasn't even really my doing. What I had done was I had got a bunch of plants from this guy that was just breaking down a huge tank. It was just like an insane amount of Nubius, and it was all covered in blackbeard algae. And I took those plants into like rehab, which actually ended up working out pretty well. But I did have a tank that was kind of riddled with some blackbeard algae for a while, but I was able to clear it all up. I think it just the only reason I think I was able to clear it up was just because well, actually no, I did use what's the stuff you could spray on it. It's a sea cabin product. I can't remember. You can put on there and then it kind of like breaks it down a little bit. The carbon product. I can't remember what it was, but I had put some of that on there. Definitely killed off some of the blackbeard algae. But I think overall, I think the blackbeard algae just didn't want to grow in my tanks because it had come from somewhere else. So I didn't really have whatever it wanted. Basically, is what I think. So basically, blackbeard algae ended up coming off them and got some really solid plants out of that. It's kind of what started my whole plant farming abilities because I'd gotten so much for like nothing. That dude gave me, oh my god! At the time, he even gave me a CO2 like setup, and I didn't know what it was, and so basically gave away a lot of that CO2 equipment and everything, and had no idea what the hell it was. No, it wasn't hydrogen peroxide. It was a C-Chem product. Because I know I have used hydrogen peroxide too, but it was the C-Chem, maybe the carbon, or there's one that it's the thing that kills. Maybe Thrive. That doesn't make sense though. I don't know. Maybe it was hydrogen peroxide. Flourish Excel. Flourish Excel. Pretty sure that's what it was. Yeah. And I took that in like a pipette thing, and I like directly put it like really slow, turned off all the filtration in there really slow, and I put it like right on the blackbeard algae, and maybe that had something to do with the blackbeard algae dying off. I'm not really sure. Big Steve, what's up? And then Callie Taylor, what's up? But so that was my battle with blackbeard algae, I guess, from the past. But it is a really cool looking thing. Like I have seen that. I think I've seen maybe a similar tank to the one that got me talking about this. One that was just completely covered. It does look pretty neat. I'm an old school goth kid too, so black. All right. So what else? I was writing notes for all the things I want to talk about once we really get rolling here, but I have started hinting at some of them. Can't forget this. Talked about those a little bit, but we're going to show it off. Oh, also, I'm sure y'all know this, but if you guys have terrariums and you don't have one of these, or maybe you're like above me and you have the misting system in your tanks, this thing is a game changer. I have been doing all my misting with like a hand pump, like spray bottle. Oh my god, dude! And I already have carpal tunnel, so it was horrible. I'd get done and I literally couldn't feel my hands. But this thing is freaking awesome. I just pump it up, go blast through all my tanks, get everything moistured up. I do think I want to try a misting system. I'll probably end up putting one in this big tank right here. But it really depends on what kind of setup I'm going for. Yeah, I see it is a big deal, and it's actually nice for just regular plants too, because I like going through my plant corner and I just kind of mist everything, you know, just make all the leaves a little wet. Um, my big pointer for this would be just making sure you don't use any tap water. I use nothing but like distilled water, or not distilled, just jugged water, and it doesn't leave any water spots. Really, is my big deal, my big thing. Because my water has a whole bunch of hard water in there, so if I just fill that thing up with the tap water, it's gonna leave. Eh, but if I use my tap water to leave the water spots all over the glass, which is a pain in the buttocks. But yeah, dude, the pump sprayer. Yeah, I saw this Amazon pump that pulls the water from your tank. You can pull water from a tank, and then it'll spray it. And I'm thinking that since I have paludarium setups for the most part, I could basically just pull the water from in the tank, spray it over, and that would be had basically be like a enclosed ecosystem kind of thing. Like be filtering the water better, cleaning it out. Yeah, the foggers look cooler. Like if I get one to see it, it's gonna be because it was cheap. I'm gonna start cheap, which is unfortunately probably not the way to go. There's one on Amazon that's like $30. It's got like an inlet outlet hose thing. Dude, they have a Milwaukee one. Oh, no way. See, I got Makita batteries, so if I would have known that, I might have looked into a Makita sprayer because I. But if I end up going for a missing system for this big tank, I really don't have enough tanks to make it worth of that. But that is if you got a lot of tanks though, that's nice. I can imagine. I yeah, yeah. But I think yeah, basically the one I was the missing system I was talking about. It's like this little square box. It's got an inlet and outlet pump. I think the one hose would go into like the water feature. It would take it, mist everything with the water feature water, and yeah, I think it would be. I feel like it would take all the nutrients that are captured in the water and make sure all the plants get it too. Like, does that make sense? I mean, kind of like nature. Like, I don't know. So it'd be interesting. I think that that's kind of the idea. Oh, you can see my Noel. What's up, dude? Love that guy. I got to see. So I've been feeding my toads. My I'm gonna call them fire bellies, even though I'm not. Yellow bellies, I guess they might be yellow bellies. Or they're just young. I don't know if they get that coloration later. Um, still a bit confused on that. I got to get someone that knows a little bit more than me, and then get some better pictures of these guys. But I finally got to see one of them eat. I had been dropping crickets in there. Crickets are disappearing. I'm not seeing them in the water, so I know they're eating them. The one is getting super fat, and the other one is definitely staying chunky. And so I know they're eating, but I'd never gotten to see them actually attack food. And I got to see one grab a cricket, and it was the freaking most ridiculous thing. Like, this thing is a savage. Just freaking jumps on this thing, get the whole cricket in its mouth. Um, love it, love it. Very, very happy. Those things are. I was so worried because it's like it was probably I would say the most expensive animal I think I've bought. Um, they were $60 a piece, and so I was terrified. And then it's like a new thing, never done that before, never had a frog or toad in my life except for catching like tadpoles or whatever as a kid. And dude, those things freaking love me, love it. The other thing is these anoles too. I would not want to hold them because I'd be afraid because they're so tiny. But the green one I can get right up to that thing and it doesn't care. Like, it does not care that I mess with it. Um, I like tried to get it to go away the other day because I was like, it was right next to the opening, and I'm like trying to do some trimming on some of the plants and everything, and I'm like, dude, move! Like, you gotta move. I'm afraid you're gonna freaking just take one jump and get out of this tank, and it just was chilling. He's like, no, this is my spot. But yeah. So I guess I'll stick on the terrarium thing, and then one of the last things I'll bring up is the cool thing that I got behind me here. But so I've been having issues with crickets and keeping them alive and keeping them contained well and keeping just a good collection of them so I can feed frequently. I'll usually go and buy 40, and I could barely make it through like a week or so. And I'll be honest, I think that's because a lot of them have gotten out of the enclosure that I had them in. So I have a new enclosure, which was a 2.5 gallon bucket from Petco, $6.99. I cut a hole in the top for a with some knitting mesh. Made a grid in there, so got the nice air supply. And they are doing so much better. So much better. Got a couple deaths in there, of course. It's going to kind of happen, but it's the longest any of my crickets have lasted. So I think that I have finally a good solution. I got to get some more egg crate. I got a buy like a load of egg crate, so I could fill that thing up with egg crate, put the crickets in there, and then switch egg crate out every now and then when it's getting nasty. What's cool about that is it's really easy to clean. It's like a freaking plastic bucket, just rinse the shit out, and it's good to go. I'm very, very happy with the new cricket containment. I gotta do a bunch of organization. I got a bunch of crap up there, but I have like extra tanks and everything. And one thing I've realized is every time I think to get rid of tanks, I kind of have to slap myself in the hand because as long as I have a place to store them, I'm not like gonna get rid of fish tanks anymore. Like it's because I like to switch stuff up too much. It ends up costing me so much money to buy like new tanks or get a hold of new stuff that if I'm in one of those moods of like, whoa, well, I'm tailoring stuff down, more than likely that stuff's just going to get stored because I bet in a week or two I'm going to be wanting to ramp stuff up again and do more things. And yeah, so keeping that stuff on the back burner is not find a place to put this extra stuff. Like I have this 20 long that I now don't have a spot for, and I got to figure out where to store this thing. So that's going to be my upcoming project. As far as fish room stuff is organization and getting ready for all these upcoming events that I'm trying to go to. I did realize that there is a conflict issue with stores or with shows this year. For the Chicago show, which is, I believe, the Chicago Aquashella and the Keystone Clash happen on the same weekend, which is like super unfortunate because I want to go to both of those events, and the Chicago one is obviously like less than an hour away from me. Yeah, that is as like a really really unfortunate. I heard that there was a couple issues with the schedule, so I doubt that it was like done on purpose. I don't think that was the intention. Maybe, I have no idea. I can't speak for them. But yeah, I had heard that there was a few issues. That is like, yeah, that's really lame. Yeah. See, I just realized it too because I'm like literally, my life is getting so like hectic that I have to plan. Me and bought a year calendar. Actually, hold on, I gotta see for a second. I gotta see if she hung it up because I know she told me about it. Nah, she didn't get to hang it up. But yeah, we just bought a year calendar because it's life is so hectic. It's hard to I just go to Aqua Show and he like Go to Clash. The Grant tried to talk them out of it. The Has go to Aquashella and he like go to Clash. Hmm? And NJ is 2 weeks before that part was I noticed that too. The 2 week that I'm like, those guys are gonna be tired, man. That is a hard month. That is definitely a hard month, but it is gonna be yeah. That is that's it's tight schedule. I mean, that's like I think that's a lot of the I mean, there's so many big events that happen in Chicago. I know like the NARBC happens in like March, I think again. That's like the huge reptile show. That's like on par with I mean, that's bigger than I think that's almost any shows that happen out here. But uh yeah, dude, there's just so much I don't know, scheduling in Chicago I could imagine is a pain. Um yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Uh Dallas and the Kentucky event, since they're so close together, I always have so much fun in Dallas. I hate to miss it. Hard choice. See, Dallas is. I really wanted to go to the Texas one too. Like the whole schedule for Aquashella is it's not bad for anybody else. I mean, it's bad for a couple people, obviously, if you got scheduling issues. I'm not talking smack about anyone's schedule. All I'm saying is, for me, it sucked because I was like trying to plan all this stuff out. I wanted to do the the Texas Aquashella, pair that with like a whole like week-long event, right? Basically is like go out to Texas. I've talked about it a lot. I want to go see Kill Tony, which is a stand-up comedy show out there. And then I would go to the weekend Texas would been a freaking banger weekend. But it's literally like a week before my lady before Maya gets out of teaching, because she's a teacher and she goes on summer vacation like the last week of whatever the month that is, last week of May, June, whatever. And I'm like, damn, dude, it was like so close. Like it was so close. I'm like a week or two later and I'd be going to Texas this year. So yeah, I don't know. This one's it's yeah, it is hard. Grant Eater run the shrimp competition Aquashella, and he is usually at Clash competing and vending. Plus Benny Tay gonna be at Clash. Big shrimp guy. Sweet. Yeah, the Clash out of the two, the Clash would be more fun. As far as like people that I know and all my friends being there, but the problem is I have to pair it with like a family like vacation kind of thing, because I'm not gonna go out there by myself. I'm gonna bring my family. And so my idea is always like the compromise of like, well, wherever we go, maybe I can wrap like a family vacation. And I can't, like with the Clash, I really can't wrap a family vacation with that, because there's really not much out there that to see, you know what I mean? Other than the event. And so for me, that's like hard, because I could do like one vacation a year, maybe. And this year it's already looking crazy, because we have my Maya's family's vacation, which is like a Michigan. They have like a Michigan house they rent out like every year, and we're gonna be going to that for like a week, and that's the end of like July. So getting time off of work and getting to all of these events, it's like I would have rather gone to the Clash, but Chicago, I don't have to take any. I have to take like one day off of, and I could probably vend it. Well, yeah, that's why I think, yeah, it just is what it is. Like it's freaking, but either way, I'm still supporting, still obviously still donating all the cards to the Clash and everything. I was really hoping to try to be there in person, but like based on all of my scheduling and trying to plan out this like coming year, which is when life gets to that point, it is depressing. You're like, holy shit, dude, I'm planning for the whole year instead of like just a couple months out. And then I don't know, now it's going to like multiple years out is what I'm planning. Because like, I don't know, that's crazy. Time is moving fast. Oh, and then MFG, obviously, always. Thank you so much for sharing all those links. The Fish Fan Barbecue. Ooh, I gotta check out when that is. Um, I gotta check that out because that's actually a lot closer to me, and I could see a lot of my friends, and that would be an easy trip to make. I definitely think I can make that happen this year. Just depends on when it is. But yeah, the Fisher and Punks. Heard of that? Heard of that thing before? Make sure you check out that website. Um, I've been saying this for a while, but Wave One's like pretty much sold out. I have to save a bunch of those for store kits. So if you haven't completed your Wave One collection, you better get on there and buy them off the site, or you're gonna have to find one of our vendors out there in the ether. Either just one more fish, he's got them on his site, or the Garden of Eater I think has packs on their site as well. So they are still available from other people than just me, but those, yeah. July 31st. All right, hold on, let me write this down because, dude, for oh my god, that's the freaking. This is the Fish Fan Barbecue is the week of the Michigan vacation. Oh my god, dude. I think it's the last. Hold on, let me. Because I've been putting all this stuff in my calendar because I'm like literally trying to plan to actually be able to go to this stuff. Oh no. All right. Michigan is 12th through the 19th. So I'd be getting back from Michigan, going to work for a week, and then Fish Fan Barbecue is July 30th, so Thursday through Saturday. But the main day is the first. August 1st. Oh my god. All right. I've done about 50 stores so far, upcoming feature. Special secret for those go to Outside In on Fish Fam, you can see his products right on the. Oh, no way. All right, hold on, let me see this. I got to check that out. Hey man, I really appreciate that. You reaching out for the banner. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh, there we go. 1 second, guys. I gotta check this out. Hey, that is sick. No way, dude. No way. Guys, if you have not been to Fish Fam Link in a minute, y'all need to go over there and check this stuff out. This site is popping now, dude. This is awesome. I can't believe that, dude. That is so sick. Hey, I sincerely appreciate that, man. That is that is so freaking cool. I thank you, man. Thank you. Like that is sweet. Hold on, let me. I gotta write down the. Oh, oh I gotta write down the Fish Fam date one more time. Fish Fam barbecue. It was the 30th, July 30th through August 1st. All right. Okay. All right. Well, that's good. That's good. I think I'll be able to make it to the barbecue. That's that far away. Even if I can't spend the night or whatever, if I can get out there for at least one day, that'd be sweet. Jeff Kane, what's up? What's up, man? Stay safe out there, working and everything. All right. But all right, so that is I feel like there's something I was looking to say on one of these messages and I can't remember. Oh yeah, it snowed again. Dude, I woke up today to like an emergency alert on my phone. And it was like there's going to be zero visibility. It's going to be um like just crazy snowstorm and it was over by the time I like woke up and yeah, so I don't know. But we got a lot of snow out of the blue. It was like a really quick snowstorm and apparently it's not going to snow the rest of the day, which I hope because that means I won't have to do any snow patrol tonight, which is sweet. Hate doing that. I love using the tractor at work. It's so fun. We have like this, like a big old John Deere tractor that's got the like a snow broom on it. So it's like a huge snow broom. It's fun, but it's a little stressful because it's a lot of tight areas we got to get through. And you're always worried about hitting something, but it is. But of all the things I get to do at my job, that's probably one of the more fun things. It is. It's pretty fun. Definitely slippery. Yeah, I even just walking out, and I had to go pick up the store kit decals, which is thank God I just said that because that is probably the most important thing for me to say today. I have the new store kits in, not necessarily ready to go out yet because I am took a day longer than I expected to be able to get the decals for the store from the print shop. So I'm gonna have to have those shipped out. I was trying to get one 10-gallon tanks actually just picked up another store display for his home garage fish shop. Jesus Christ, I cannot talk. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, 10-gallon tanks is a guy that had me on his live stream the other day. Josiah, if I'm not mistaken, super cool dude, and he's basically building a fish shop in his garage. It's like a proxy store kind of thing where and it's like the perfect place. Oh yeah, dude, happy birthday, Jeff, by the way. I forgot because I sent him a message earlier. But happy birthday, man. Yeah, dude, if you guys want, I'll sing happy birthday. I mean, I'll do it if you want me to sing happy birthday. I can sing happy birthday or if to hear this horrible voice. Just let me know, but I'll sing happy birthday. Um but anyways, I yeah, that dude's basically building like a proxy store, so he was a perfect person to get a store kit to. I just realized though that I did not keep his location in check, so I gotta get his location down because we are filling out this country map. So I've had a couple people reach out that want store kits, but unfortunately they are in like the same area as people that already have store kits. So this is the way I'm going to be keeping track of this, and this is going to be up here on the back wall, and we're going to start thumbtacking all of the locations so we can start getting my goal. I have a goal of what was it, 10 store kits by the end of the year. So basically one a month. Yeah, so but all right, so I talked about the Cricket Keeper, my small 2.5 gallon bucket. That is my new cricket keeping device, which is awesome. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's why we say happy birthday to you and many more. Beautiful. Man, we are very lucky to have this amazing group of friends here. So lucky. But all right. So Cricket Keeper, we mentioned the 50-gallon terrarium. Finally got that shelf knocked down, moved down. This thing's set up. Just got to get it built. That's going to be fun. Boom. Talked about that. I removed the lava rock from the lava rock from the 33 long to get rid of that hair algae issue that I was having, and it does seem to be actually working. So there's that. So we talked about that. Store display. I've been trying to keep these live streams more towards, like fish keeping stuff, trying to drown you less in the fish room punk stuff. But this last 20 minutes is going to be a lot of fish room punk stuff. So this is our new store kit. Check it out. Check it out. So this sets proudly, beautifully on a shelf or countertop. It displays and explains the different sets, the horrible fish keepers, wave 1, wave 2, and thankfully, I believe it was LJ here, was the one that actually pointed out that I had screwed up the first iteration of this, and I had actually put this one as wave 1 and this one is the horrible fish keepers. And if she did not point that out, I would have been totally screwed and been out like a lot of money in decals. So thankfully she had pointed that out, and now the first run came out beautiful. Basically, you'll have your horrible fish keeper packs right there, your wave 1 packs here, your wave 2 packs here, and then just a amalgamation of the 5 sticker sets in there. It's gonna look really awesome. It's a lot easier for me to make and put together. As far as the other displays, had a lot of different steps to them. They had a lot of and a lot less versatility. This, say we change up the what you want to call it. Say we change up the series that you guys have. You know, if you're a store kit, not see the waves that you have. All right. This back piece is actually removable, super easy. Oh yeah, I actually meant to make that part of this, and we have a giveaway too. But this is for the people that have polls on the Facebook. I got to do that real quick at the end of this stream. But there's like 6 or 7 people that had posted their goals on the Fish Room Punk Hub. If you have any goals and you want to post them on there real quick, jump on over to the Fish Room Punk Hub, write down your goal, take a picture of the written note, and post it on that Fish Room Punk Hub. It's got to be a goal for the year that you want to make accomplish, and yeah, then you'll be entered in a giveaway. So that is that's that. Make sure you head on over there real quick to get that done. But what was it saying? Yeah, so it just displays and explains everything, I think, a lot better, a lot smoother. Like I said, there's less parts that I have to do, which is awesome. I mean, I literally just applied the sticker, and this back is removable, like I said. So I even added some vinyl to the sides, kind of make it stick out and shine a little bit more. Might eventually get some like Oscar, overly stocked Oscar heads maybe to put on the side there. But yeah, so this is the store kit. Now it does hold a lot more than the original kits that I made, so they are the price of getting the beginner store kit has gone up a little bit. It's up to yeah. So actually, Elite Menagerie Habitats. So this is actually the perfect time, I guess, the best time for me to be able to explain this. But basically, so this is the store kit. You were asking about store kits. unfortunately, I have to keep like a limited amount to like certain areas because you basically kind of line up with like where Jesse is, I think, in the setup here, and so I need to I because I don't want the thing that I've been afraid of is basically everyone losing value for getting a store kit is if I got like 3 or 4 people in the same place and they're going to be going to these same shows and everything. Um, I gotta highlight this one because I gotta make sure I highlight that. Um, the same shows and everything, and everyone's bringing the same kits. So it'll be harder and harder for them to sell the things that they have. So that's been one thing that I trying to find the best way to go about balancing all of that for everybody. Um, yeah, and that's like if he brings it to the same show that you're at, and then it's like you guys are kind of it wouldn't be good for either of you, I don't think. And I think since he already has one, I don't even know if it would be good. You know, I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough kind of situation. Um, I don't know how because like with fish food and stuff. I mean, I guess it could be the same way in fish food. That's why a lot of shows kind of try to control the amount of like hard goods supply people because if everyone's bringing all the same stuff it's harder to sell, yeah. But hmm. Well, yeah, if and I could think about that if you're still interested for just the store, as long as we have like an agreement that like you realize that it's going to be it'll be weird at the vendor spots. We might be able to work that out. That's totally up to you. I just want to be clear, and I don't want to put anyone else in a bad position giving them that. I'm trying to get the. I'm really big about everyone getting the best experience out of it, you know. So yeah, that's basically the thing is trying to take over the country and get it spread out. So basically, I got a couple stores in California, although none of them have the trading cards right now. They have the only the sticker sets. What do I feel like I set something down and I'm looking for it right now? Oh, man. Ow! I just punched the glass in the fish tank. That is not fun. Right on the edge. But yeah, so that's the country map. I'm gonna be marking that out and trying to take over certain areas, I guess. Try to find try to get it spread out as much as possible. But in the fish community, it's kind of crazy because some people could travel up to 3, 4 hours for a show. I've definitely known multiple people at the different. Gotcha. Um. Oh, all right. So let me bring this up. Yeah. So if anybody has a biologist Ben or a Heiko Blair, um, extra trading cards, hit up LJ and try to make a trade over there. Uh, she is trying to complete a set, and I saw that post in the Fisher and Punk Hub. I got to try to make a way of getting the most exposure for posts like that. I don't know. It's like if I should do like if I should pin it, but then if you pin it, it goes to like the highlighted post, and then no one ever sees them up in like the highlighted thing, or at least I never click up there. So I don't know. Maybe other people do. Um, Still pretty new to running a group, like a Facebook group. So I'm learning all that stuff. Trying to at least. But but yeah. Oh, got a ton of extras, so we can definitely get some trading going and everything for sure. I hmm. Sorry, have a lot of ums and uhs going because I always have a million thoughts. So the as far as upcoming events, me and Branton are going to be vending a swap. Jeez Louise. The 25th, January 25th. Yeah, Jeff Kane definitely has definitely should have the cards you need. Um, Sweet. So we're gonna be vending a swap the 25th. It's the Southern Wisconsin Fish Swap. Um, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We'll both be there, so if you're in the area, you should definitely show up and hang out. Dude, I missed the GCCA swap too. I didn't even realize it was last week. I haven't been to one of those in a minute. Yeah. Oh, those swaps are fun. I always wanted. I've always thought. Oh, all right. I see. You were actually trying to. You were trying to say Kyle. Yeah, dude. I did miss it. Yeah, I didn't even realize it was happening. I am not good at keeping track of all the local swaps, which is kind of ridiculous. And that's one I really I want to try vending that someday to do the cards there and see if that would be a place because it's a huge swap, huge swap. Hmm. Well, I think I pretty much like looking off over to the. Oh, you guys want to? I'll show you guys something real cool. So, you guys, if you follow me on Facebook, you probably already saw it. But last week, I was talking about something I was waiting to be shipped, and this is not Fisher and Punk or fish related at all. This is totally something totally separate. What are you doing? You being bad? Got my dog trying to get into my vinyl. But so check this out. I was talking about picking up something from the mail last week live, and this is what I got. I got an ancient Mew from the Pokemon movie. When you went there back in the day, you got one of these for going there, and this is, I would say, one of my prized possessions now. I I am very, 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 very stoked. This is something I've been wanting since I was a kid, and to think that I'm holding something that is like 26 years old, literally came out in 2000, and it's in my hand right now in like beautiful condition in a slab. I even got a fancy like cover for the slab. Very happy guy. So I just wanted to show you guys this because I brought it up last week, and it literally got dropped off the second I ended the live, which I thought was hilarious because I would have showed you guys. But yeah. So trading card related, not Fisher Punks, not fish related, but it is a graded. It's seven near mint PSA. So I spent a little bit of money on it, but what it's worth, I think there's no doubt that it'll eventually be worth even more. There's a lot of them that are ungraded, so like the ungraded population, there are a lot. Um, I don't know, but I didn't really buy it for it to accrue value. Bought it because it was just something that I needed to have in my life, and I've wanted like anytime anyone brought up Pokemon, that was like the first thing that I thought of was the Ancient Mew. I was like, I just need that card. I also want to do like a Fish Room Punk in that style. Um, uh, I I want to make a Fish Room Punk like in that style, so it's cool to actually see it in person and understand like what I'm looking at. Because the next release, I do plan on having like a foil card, like a holographic card, for the first time ever. It'll be what's crazy is I'm gonna have to like the minimum print run is like 5 times the normal amount that I have for a single card. So like say the total population of a card is like 100, right? I have to the minimum order quantity for one of the foil cards is like 500. So I'm gonna have to buy like 500 of the foil cards, which will then have to be the rarest card ever, but it'll be technically made in so I'm gonna have to like immediately throw out like a bunch of the cards to make sure that their population is kept rare. So I'll probably be making a video about that, or at least a short. Like, hey, I spent a bunch of money and all these are going in the garbage because they got to be destroyed to maintain the rareness. But yeah, it's just the way that the ordering works. It's yeah. So that's why I've held off on having a foil card, because it's the one card will cost me as much as an entire run, basically. But it'll be worth it. I think it's gonna be. I want to see it. Originally, I wanted to do the bare bottom Brandon as the foil card, but the timing just didn't work. It would take me too long. So basically, I have to like place this order for the foil card, and it's gonna probably take a couple weeks to get it. So I'm gonna have that foil card first, and then I'll place the order for the rest of the series for the next release. But this next release is coming up. It'll be the end of February, early March, or late March. I have so far 2 artist collabs, which you guys have seen the one, the Salt Creep. One of the collabs, which me and him have not talked about it, I think in public. I don't think I've mentioned it. Is actually Stephen P. Me and him worked on a piece together in secret, and we he did the background for it. I designed the character. It's one that I had actually hand drawn and then ran it through AI to get a like a digital version of the hand drawn copy. So it was like it's really cool, and Stephen P did a whole hand drawn background or digitally drawn background because that's how he does the majority of his work, but he does also like a really good like I think he does oil painting, or maybe it was acrylic. I'm pretty sure it was oil painting, but he does some really amazing art. That dude is just one talent. The whole family is freaking talented, but and obviously Jenna is too. But so that's a collab that we are working on. I'm still building up the design for how I'm going to showcase the fact that they're collabs, not just me. But I think I have that pretty much figured out. So I have 2 artist collabs in this one. Well, it's just she's. You guys are funny as hell. Oh my god, but yeah, totally unmotivated. Has a job, also does all the side hustle and stuff. I'll tell you, man, our friend group, we got some hardworking people in there, and I am just so just some super talented people that have these like skills and knowledge bases, and it's just like, who would have thought that a bunch of like aquarium nerds like us all have these like talents that are just deep. I dig it. Very cool. It's very cool. I think about it a lot, and we're a cool group. We are. Man, what was I saying? I got totally distracted. I wanted to hype everybody up, but yeah. So those collabs are going to be awesome to see printed on a card. The first ever like collabs. I guess the one is not a collab technically. It's a commission. I commissioned. He did the whole thing. That's Matt and Sonia. That's Salt Creep. That one was all him. I did nothing. I just took that image, slapped it on there, put the Fish from Punk banner, and boom. But that's all him. And I have I have a way of highlighting that on those cards. But I think I said this. The rest of the trading card series will be finishing up all the sticker sets. So the rest of those um, images from the sticker sets that have not been made into trading cards, those will all be put into this series and will finally be caught up. So yeah, I haven't done I do obviously the AI as my digital art, but I definitely prefer just whipping out like a pen and like a shitty piece of paper and just sketching. I find that my best yeah, I think that when I went through them, I think I have 8 designs that had not been made into trading cards. But I gotta really double check that because hard to keep track of the shit. The one trading card that I'm confused about that I would have sworn there is not, you maybe anyone knows this off the top of their head. There is not a regular father fish trading card, right? There is only the stained glass father fish, right? Because that got confusing, and I'm pretty certain that that's the way it is. But the sticker is the regular version, and then the trading card got to be the stained glass version. I'm pretty sure is how that ended up working. But that was one that when I keep totaling them up, throws me off because there's technically 2 father fish designs, one stained glass, one regular, but each of them is only in one of the types, like one sticker, one trading card, if that makes sense. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I put that in there. I think I did. That was that was one of the ones that was like the thing that pointed out that stickers weren't completed to me. So I'm pretty sure I put that in there. But if I didn't, I'm gonna kick myself. Let me see. Jesus Christ. I need someone else to help me with this stuff. Yeah, I totally that. Oh my god. All right. Add text fingers. Don't forget fingers. Yeah. I think I would have eventually caught that. No, thank you, seriously. That is the second big mistake you caught. Um yeah, so the fingers, I won't ever, I'm not gonna put the blinky into a trading card. Just because that one was just straight up copyright infringement, and I felt really bad about that. So well, I didn't feel bad about it, but I mean, I don't feel I don't feel great about it. So oh, for sure, for sure, for sure. But oh, that makes sense. Yeah, he is out there. Yeah, now that I think about it. Hmm. Yeah, Blinky won't be one, but I gotta go through there. Basically, I have the sticker sheets printed out, so I'm gonna print them out, and then I'm just gonna go through and just be very thorough. Too many too many things to check and double check. Spelling is the thing that always gets me. I'm like, I try to have like 2 or 3 people check the designs before I put them out there because spelling, you can, once you look at these things so many times, they all just, it's so hard to actually see them, if that makes sense. It's like when you're, I don't know, like when you're like stuck on a problem, you got to walk away and you come back to it and you see it from a different light. It's like the same thing with like the digital images, but for me, the digital images, like they just don't leave my head because I see them so much. So it's like I can't, I just like look at it and I think too much of my brain assumes a lot of what I'm seeing, and I don't know how to break my brain out of that. So it is I am very grateful to be able to run this stuff past people every now and then. So thank you. Um, so another thing is make sure you go check out Ed's Aquatic Exotics. Yeah, for real, dude. Oh my god, misspelled tattoo. Yeah. But make sure you check out Ed's Aquatic Exotic. Him and Brandon are going to be doing a live stream about. I just saw this about rare live bear species. and an interview with Tim Habiger. That's tonight at 7. I just saw this and I wanted to plug it. So let me plug this real quick. And then we're gonna do that live, and then I gotta go because I'm running out of time. But yeah, so they're going to no recruits. They are doing a live stream tonight. That should be a fun one. Make sure you check that out. That's the link for it. Make sure you set your notifications. Let me go to my Facebook hub. We're gonna do a giveaway quick. How should we do this? Come on. All right, I think we could do this. Oh, sweet. We got another one on there. All right. So we got Nick. Oh, that's me. Almost wrote my name down. That's my mom. I'll just send her stuff. I'm not gonna enter her into the giveaway. Oh, Jennifer. I was gonna say I knew there was more in there. Branton. All right. So I think that's it. Ooh, I thought I had scissors over here. All right, 1 second. Let me grab scissors. So I do my giveaways super old school and analog over here because most of my giveaways are like, I try to keep them for like the collectors, the people that are really trying to build up these collections of punks. And a lot of the stuff that gets given away is like one-off collector pieces that I really try to make sure get to the right people. So one of these names I'm going to take out because I have been meaning to do something for this guy for a long time. He's been a big fan of the Facebook group for a while, but he is not in country. So I'm going to take him out, and I'm just going to make a note to do something for him because I can't sell to him ever. So he never gets a chance to get anything. I just got to figure that out because my website's not set up to do. Oh, this is gross. I don't want to do that I don't want to use the Cricut cup. That'd be so gross. It's got a bunch of nasty shit in there. How about that's just as gross. Whatever. All right, so we got Nick, we got Laura, we got Katie, we got Jennifer, we got Branton. All right, I took Cam's out of there. I got a few names in here. All right. Yeah, my giveaways are always on Facebook, not on YouTube, just for the just to keep it to like the collectors, the people that are really really want it. I realize that with these giveaways, like the stuff I give away is like it's like one-off items that like the collectors are really going to appreciate, but most other people wouldn't mean as much to them. They would just kind of leave it sitting around somewhere. That's just the idea basically. But got a few names in here. We'll pull one out. We'll see who wins what. Now, I didn't even mention what the prize is for this one. This is just a very special thing. I have a couple of trading cards. So they're basically like a poster that you'll be able to use. Yeah, the Fish and Punks collectors page. So this giveaway, that one is closed. Feel free to post a a goal on there. I am going to do something with all those pictures. I just need to go through and steal them real quick. But oh snap! Hey, Katie won from Hagen Hill. I feel like she's got pretty good luck. I feel like she's won a couple of these. So Katie from Hagen Hill won. I don't think I've seen her today, so I'll just shoot them a message. They're at least easy to get a hold of. So that's going to be like an uncut sheet of the trading cards from the first ever run. I got a couple different images on there that I can give away. I'll send that out as a poster, so that'll be super easy. Very, very cool collector's piece. I think that there's one or two other people out there that have one of those. I want to say Jesse from Just One More Fish. What's up, Stephen P? I actually just announced the card isn't out yet, but I was just telling everybody about our collab that we did together. And you got a lot of compliments on your amazing artwork there. I did not show the image off yet, but just people knowing of your artwork and all of us just saying how talented your family was, basically. So, or is. So, much love to the P's over there. But yeah, so Katie's going to get the uncut sheet of trading cards, and I'll probably be doing giveaways of some of that stuff too, because I have like this. I mean, they're big posters sitting around my house, and I don't want to have them all to myself. I'd like to have people, and once they're like out there, maybe I even do like an auction. You know what? That would be fun. That would be fun. Maybe at one of the swaps, we'd do like a giveaway for names for people. So I have I have a box of error cards, right, from the first ever run. I have not slipped any of those into packs because I really try to. I'm like kind of weird about that. But if you guys are into error cards, maybe I slip a couple cards into packs. But I have like a box of them. I haven't thought of a way to do that. I don't know if some people feel, I don't know, it's like different. Like people are like, well, that's like shitty quality control, or is it like a special thing? It really depends on the person. So I've been kind of weird about that because I'm trying to keep the, I'd like the reputation to be like, like we try to make higher quality things. That's why, the stickers have been, the stickers are what built us up to here, but that's why I kind of try to steer it away from the stickers, because I was never able to get the stickers to the quality of the trading cards. The trading cards are way nicer. So that's why I've been pushing those. But and maybe we do a good giveaway of a pack of like error cards or something. So you guys have like super one-off special pieces. Those would be easy to ship out too. So yeah. Unfortunately, I do have to take off here because it is an hour 13 into the stream at 12 o'clock, and I got to go get ready for work. As always, But hey, thank you all for showing up. Like always, Wednesdays are one of my favorite days of the week, just because I get to hang out and talk to you guys, touch base, and even if I'm not seeing faces, I see your names, and I know you're out there. So it does mean a lot to me because, yeah. Feels like a hangout. Always appreciate the support. And then once again, I'm going to show off this for anybody that wasn't here earlier that didn't get to see. These are the new store displays. I'm going to take pictures of these. I'll have these posted up. If you're a current display, a current owner or whatever of one of the vendor displays, this will be the new way we're sending them out. They'll be flat packed. You'll have to assemble the pieces, obviously, but they look a lot better. I feel like it's a lot smoother of a design. Yeah. Check it out. But all right. Gotta go, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you. Oh, I guess one other thing is I have been toying around with the idea because of my my nighttime schedule. If anyone's still sitting here, of possibly switching up to doing a like a super late night stream, because I get off so late, it would kind of fit my life a little better. So keep an eye out for one of those randomly popping up one of these days. I doubt anybody here would show up to it because most of y'all are probably getting up early, but it'd pretty much be at like 11:30 ish at night. Trying to fill that time of my day with something a little bit more productive because I come home, I'll play video games, or I'll like do a little bit of drawing or something. I need to fill that time with something a little bit more productive. So that would probably be more straight up fish room talk, and then maybe trying to get somebody that's up late and wants to be like a co-host or something. But I don't know. Just something I've been thinking about. I have no idea if I'm actually going to end up doing that because I haven't looked into the schedules of other people yet. So, all right, much love. Tell your loved ones you love them, and I will see you next time. Peace.